How's it going, guys? Welcome back to Season 3 of the City Skylines series. So we're here in the wonderful town of Calgary, since I named it after the place where I live, so we're just going to go with that for now, until I can think of something better. But last episode, we put in all this other residential area, and put in this really nice area around the high school, with some sports fields and little parks. In between episodes, I put in this park down here, and I kind of extended the walls we had in. So I wanted to play around with the props that we have, because I don't know, I wanted to play around with it, see how it did. And yeah, so we'll have to see just how much of the stuff we end up actually doing in the city. I mean, it took a lot of work to make this look good, but I don't know. I think when you're kind of out here, I think it looks really good. Nobody actually uses it, which is kind of disappointing, because it's not an actual park. But, I mean, it does look good, so maybe we'll find some way to connect it up to something that people actually use. But anyway, this episode, what we're going to be doing, we can have a pretty good demand for industrial. You can see this industrial area is already making quite a big mess in this nice area. So what we're going to be doing, we're going to go out, I think this is it, yep. And I can't decide, I think I want to buy this side. I do, yeah. Well, we just bought it, so, and it's a hill. Okay, I did not realize it was a hill. But what we're going to be doing, this will still work, because what we can do now is in this little valley in here, this is where we're going to be building our industrial area. So our industrial area is going to be purely built off the highway. So what we're going to do first off, and you can see I've saved up a ton of money, and we're making a lot of money too, which is really awesome. So it's going to be out one, and then we're just literally going to go from edge to edge, just like this. And the reason we're doing it this way is because this will give us a lot of ability to, trying to think how to put a word properly. This gives us a lot of space for expansion. Oh, we want out two on the other side. We'll do that on this side as well. And this just gives us a lot of space for industrial stuff. And yeah, so I think it'll work pretty good. We're actually going to upgrade these before we even get started anywhere. We're going to upgrade these to one-ways. Well, nice 4-lane one-ways. And just think they got them going the wrong way. Yeah, we do. Alright, well, looks like we're going to have to go in and turn them all around. And we got trees in the middle of the road. Okay, well, we'll clear that out. Alright, so I think, do we overdo it? There, one more, a couple more. These are really long roads, wow. And do the same thing on this side. This one worked out. Oh, hey, I didn't know you could do that. That makes life really easy. So, we got those roads in. So, what's the speed limit? Yeah, 60 on these, so it's going to be kind of slow through there. Let's go through and get rid of some of these trees on the road. Oh, I got rocks and everything, too. Alright, well, I'll make sure in between episodes to go in and clear those out. And let's just do a little bit. Alright, so this is kind of this area. So another thing we're going to need over here, and we're doing pretty much all of this just to be preemptive. I want to throw in just little overpasses. And my page... Oh, I can't do that with these. Shoot. Okay, so we'll have to use highway on and off ramps. Why is it being so weird? Stop acting weird. I don't like that. And then over there, and then... Oh, we didn't go far enough. Okay. We'll have to do it this way. So if we go here... We went out one, and then up to there, and then across. Alright. That way, we'll have to switch one side around. Okay, yeah, that should work, and then we'll do the same thing on the other side. And now I'm really hoping that these don't end up getting used purely for people trying to kind of turn around on the highway, because that would be really annoying. I have a feeling that's what they're going to get used for. And put the light on. Why does it put lights on the highway? That's just... Oh, okay, well, we're going to have to change something up there. Because we cannot have lights on the highway. It's just not going to work, sadly. So that looks, yeah, that'll work all nicely. So we want that to that, and switch that one. There we go. Alright, so we got all this now set up. So now what we can do is we can take just these 2-lane roads, and we'll put one pretty low down. Kind of maybe one more. Yeah, so we're gonna have a little bit of overlap, so we're gonna lose a little bit of retail space, but it's not a big deal. And we'll do the same thing down here. Now, the problem with this is, the main problem I'm seeing right now is that since this is at an angle, it's not all perfectly straight. It's gonna be a little bit of a pain in our butt to deal with everything. It's also a really wide area, so it's gonna be kind of interesting trying to get fire department coverage and garbage and all that other stuff. That's kind of necessary in an area like this. But we'll work with it. Because this should be way more than enough room than we're pretty much ever going to need. I'm just really annoyed. I don't get why there's lights here, but no lights here. I think it's because they can just turn off here, and here they need some kind of on-ramp. So I guess what we'll have to do here is, I think, if we make it go at... There we go, that'll work. So we'll do the same thing, I think it's this corner. Should end up having lights at it too? Yeah. So we put a 2-lane highway connecting it up, and it gets rid of the lights for us. Alright, that's perfect. So, and we got 4-lane, why did we have 3-lane over here? Oh no, we have 4-lane, okay. Maybe we should put a 3-lane highway connecting, because that's more so what we have going into it. Because yeah, right, with the 2-lane we have this 1 lane just kind of disappears, so that'll cause problems. And then we'll put a merge, put a place where they can. Oh shoot, we can't actually. Oh, we can't build out of city limits. Too bad. All right, well eventually we'll put kind of a merge lane or something in there. But for now, we should have everything we need. So let's just get going with some industry, I guess. And let's pause the game quickly. And we'll go in and unzone all of this area. So that'll kick all the industry out of there, and we'll go in and plow out the buildings. Oh, that is actually a lot of fun. Huh. Alright, so that gets rid of all the industry in that area. So that area should start to clean itself up. Power is going to be kind of a concern over here, so we'll just put it on its own power grid, kind of. So if we get it going, and then we should be starting to see. Oh, we got to connect the water, right? There we go. All right, so we got full water connection in here. No, we don't. Never mind, because we didn't connect up those other pipes. There we go. Now we got full water hookup. It's got power, plenty of power. So we'll go in and zone some more industrial. Actually, I think we'll just, if we can, we'll zone the entire stinking place industrial, and just kind of let it grow. So it'll only grow over here, really, unless some business is gonna prove me wrong. So another concern that we're gonna have now is we're gonna have all this stuff over here and all the residential over here, so they're gonna have to take the highway. So one thing that I'm hoping this works, and I'm just going to unzone. These guys are gonna lose their business spot because we're gonna need some roads going in. But we're gonna try out these. They're busways, so I don't know how well they work. I've never actually used them, and they don't have measurements or anything. So we'll go out 10, and then I'm hoping, yeah, we can go underground. I'm just thinking, no, definitely not what I was looking for. So we kind of want to hit down and down right away, and then we'll go down again. And probably again. Maybe, no, yeah, we're gonna want to go down quite a ways. And then let's get above it. So now the goal is to kind of connect it up. So this is a really weird way of doing it. We're kind of using a bus as a metro in a ways. But I mean, we don't have a metro right now, so this is what it's going to take. Alright, and then that should connect there, and I don't think anyone else can use that, yeah. So now, we'll change that up a little bit once we get a metro. We do have trams, but I don't really know too much about that, so we're going to leave it how it is for now. So we got to throw a bus depot in here, and we probably don't want that over here, because it's too close to the residential. So for buses, let's see, what can we do? So we're going to want that, one there, one on that side. This is just going to basically be our main bus line that'll go all the way around. And eventually it'll kind of line up. So once we have the bus line, it should make it so the workers can get over to the other area. Because with the underground bus lane, we should be able to have more people get over. So I'm hoping that that cars don't end up using it, because they may. But we'll have to see if it. Alright, so it is finding the tunnel, which is good. So we'll put the bus line all the way along the edge here. And we can just kind of spread it out a little bit more than we're doing. Alright, so then we can have it go. We'll throw a stop in here. One more. And then connect it back up. Alright, so that is our first line in. We'll see what happens. So we're already getting chaos with the buses going out, but that's not really a big deal. I'm not too sure if you can. Let's if we go into the budget, we should be able to bring that down a little bit. So during the night, we want to go to basically nothing. During the day, we want to kind of I'll kind of bring it up at the day time. That should limit the amount of buses. 19 buses in use. Oh boy. Okay, we got some buses coming out. Good. Alright, yeah, because I really don't think we're gonna get that many people. Whoa, oh, they're cool. The bus stops put a little cut in the road. That's handy. Alright, and so these bus lines are actually, no, they're not. I just saw a taxi drive in there, and other random cars are going in there. It's really annoying. Well, I guess we'll just kind of leave it for now. When the person that made this mod updates it, hopefully it'll fix that. Huh. Yeah, that just means you have to get to a metro a lot faster. But, yeah, and we're having major problems getting workers over here. So I think we're actually better off if we make this into, let's see. We'll try throwing these ones in. Yeah, because now we can go in and, well, oh, I didn't want to upgrade that one on the surface. Yeah. So, I got all these upgraded. So those are kind of major, those are pretty major roads, and see, and now it's working. Now only the buses are going in the bus line. Oh, never mind. I get proven wrong every moment. We should get this guy over. We should have at least one over here. Alright, so that'll do it for the fire for a little bit. So yeah, we still are going to have a massive problem trying to get workers over here. Only, well, because there's no way in here except for the highway. And all our residential stuff is over here. So this may not have been the best idea. It may hurt our industry a little bit. But we will see. So I'm going to continue working on this area. Next episode, because we're about 50 minutes in, so I'm going to cut it here. Next episode, in between episodes, I'll work on this area, try and get it to grow a little bit more, try and solve the problem with getting workers over here. But next episode, we'll do a little bit more with residential, maybe work on some nicer parks and all that, and probably definitely do some more work in this area, trying to kind of connect the two without them fully merging, so we get that ugly, because we want to avoid as much of this pollution as we can. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will see you in the next one.